Good morning, viewers. Welcome to HyperSloth's Garage. Yesterday I went off-roading with that boy. And I broke the strut. I'm going to put photos up of what it looked like, under load. The upper control arm was riding up against this. I was hoping there was a bump stop. I was able to drive the truck home. But this upper control arm was just actually jammed into the metal there. It started to rub the inner fender wall as I pulled into my driveway, so that metal was pretty much done helping out. And oh great, I don't know if I'm gonna get this side from up here. So yeah, I gotta pop those nuts off, these nuts, get a wrench on them, and then use an impact driver or something and get what was the other end of it off. Okay, so it looks like it's kind of difficult to get a socket and a ratchet in here because I actually don't have an 18mm wrench, believe it or not. So I'm actually going to take off the inner fender liner here using these Torx screws. And then it'll make my life a lot easier. So, alright, change of plans. That was taking too long. Oh my god, full of dirt. Full of dirt. Oh, god damn it. These are T15s, by the way, except for this screwdriver is a T10 because the screw is full of crap. Small one again. Look at that. Look at that. She's rounding off because too much dirt. It's not grabbing. Gonna have to pick it out. That might do. Ah, problem solved. There we go. I think that's a teeny little 7mm right there. 7mm one of these boys. And it's like I know what I'm talking about. I can just undo it by hand. Alright, now I gotta see if I can, I think this one, there's actually screws under these. Yeah. I don't know why a bolt would be holding on such a tiny piece of plastic, but whatever. It looks like a 1/2 inch. Well, it's a half. Good call. How the fuck balls does this come off? Oh, shit dicks. And it's breaking. Nice, good work. Pretty sure you're supposed to use a fucking pry tool for this. Which, I don't have, so fuck me, right? Dope, face down on concrete. And this boy just goes, bye! Oh, that was easy. I'm gonna grab pliers to get that last clip off. Right now, as we can see, so much more room to get to those nuts. So this is an 18mm up here. There's a couple clips up here holding the wiring harness in its place. We have to get those off the nuts before we can do anything with them. I don't know how the fuck balls I'm supposed to do it, but this one's off. There's nothing on the first one. Now it's just this guy being a dick. Oh, that works. Haha. That one's nothing. All right, let's get to cranking. I'm gonna have to Google the specs, torque specs for these. Suspension stuff is like one of the suspensions and brakes are the most important thing to get your torque specs right on. I guess wheel lugs too, but even then, just over tighten those. That's not a problem or anything. Ow. First wound. You know what? It's not time to wiggle this bitch out of here. I should get those off first so I can just slide that behind its pivot point there and drop it down. There we go. Them is long bitches, but you know, did her. Got her did. Okay, now we just have to knock out the eyelet here. And since it has no load on it, because it's broken off, it's pretty fucking easy. Oh, it doesn't seem to want to come down nicely. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is going on with the threads? There we go. Hard to do this with one hand. There we go. Remove yourself. Would you look at them? Purdy is all hell. Alright, so I got these compressors on there. I'm gonna start by putting the strut boy in here. So you slide the strut tube in. You put the bushing, I think they call it I'm gonna call it a bounce. Anyway, put the fucking bump stop on. Then this is a retainer. It goes against, there's a recess side here. I don't know if you can see the little, I'll just take it off. That recess side goes towards the strut body. This boy, you have to mark the middle bolt. This is the middle, and this side needs to face out towards the wheel. We slide this boy in there. Just like that. Stick this in here. This is really challenging. That's dope. So there's nut on the top, it's a 15. Got her on, got her all torqued up. All right, compressor off. Time to put her in place. All right, slight issues. So I've got it seated in as best I can, but she's behind the lower control arm and I can't push it up high enough to get it on. I had an idea. I decided to put the floor jack up under the big loop and push that motherfucker up. Now I might have to take off this barrier here so I can get it lower. We'll see. Need two hands. This is so friggin' redonkulous. So I got a piece of wood on the floor jack, pushing that up. We are so close, okay? It's fucking bothering the tits off me. And look at that. She's starting to climb. A couple more pumps on it, we'll push it up. I'll let you know as soon as she pops in, but I'm not gonna be able to film while it happens because I'm only one person. New idea. A little bit of force never hurt no one. Look at that. I think we did it. I think I did it. Let me just check with the screwdriver. Oh, we're too far now. Okay. All right, so I did it. I lined her up, got the bolt started in there. A little tip for y'all. If it's too far forward, you just push it forward with this. You know, just bang, bang, you know. I also smartened up. Instead of having to do those with the freaking hand, with the ratchet, got an attachment from a drill. 15-inch millimeter. Fuck. Inner fender screwed in. Time for fender trim. Look at her now, like I never touched it. All right, bolt it on. Time to drop her. Put the weight on. See if anything bangs. There, she's on her own weight. Now for this side. torn down the torque a bit. I'm gonna turn the truck on now and change those boys, the bushings for the anti-roll bar connector. And there's the bar ain't there. This is factory, no, this is the one I had on it. This is the replacement kit for factory bolts. It's clearly too freaking short, but I bought them for the bushings anyway, so that's fine. Because these are shit, and even when I got the truck, they weren't even tight, and you couldn't tighten them anywhere further. I don't know why. So I'm getting these booby looking kind of things, putting those on. All right, there she is. Had to use the factory bolt and the factory extension there, the gap cylinder between the two. Of course, I don't know if it's actually factory, because the parts this part I got, the move part, was supposed to be factory replacement, but the bolt was too short. Already did the other side. No point in showing you that. It looks identical to this. All right, well, if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching my shit. One day this will be in a video too. Not that. This. Thanks for watching.